To infinity and beyond. That is exactly where Pixar Animation Studios is always headed. Whether we're making unforgettable movies or changing the world of technology forever, Pixar is constantly being successful. Good afternoon. My name is Karli and I am a business developer for Pixar Animation Studios. Today I'm going to tell you, our fans, a little bit about our history and what got us to the successful point that we're at, and our upcoming projects and what movies we have coming out, just to ensure you that we are and will always be successful. And so that way you guys continue to follow us and work with our company. With that said, let me take you back to 1979, where it all began. In 1979, a young man named George Lucas began the foundation for what he wanted to be animation in films. So he began to recruit other men his age, and they began this small business. In 1984, they put out an animated short film called The Adventures of Andre and Wally B. And this was something that the world had never seen before. It was new to everybody, so it was instantly successful. It premiered in theaters and was a huge success. This success led to the interest of Steve Jobs. And in 1986, Steve Jobs purchased this small, kind of garage sort of company and turned it into what is now Pixar. He founded it, and from there, things really took off for the company. Under this new direction, in 1988, they put out Tin Toy, which was yet another animated short film. And it went on to win an Academy Award. So they were really starting to pick up pace and really getting comfortable with animation. So all this success led to the interest of Disney. Disney and Pixar decided that they would team up and create at least one animated movie. So under that new decision, in 1995, they put out Toy Story, which was the world's first computer animated film. And it was extremely successful, as you can see in this picture from CNN. After the success of Toy Story, Pixar and Disney decided, okay, we were extremely successful, so let's put out 5 more animated movies over the course of the next 10 years. And that's exactly what they did, which led us to A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo. Toy Story 2 was actually the first movie in the world to ever outsell its prequel. Monsters, Inc. sold 100 million, or when it hit the box office, it made $100 million in just 9 days. And Finding Nemo was the world's, when it came out on DVD, it was the most sold DVD ever, of all time. They continued this success in 2004 and 2006 with The Incredibles and Cars. The Incredibles broke all box office records for Pixar, and Cars was up for 2 Academy Awards. All of these movies were up for Academy Awards or Oscars, and most of them won. In 2006, something major happened. Disney decided, okay, we're working with you guys enough, they decided to purchase Pixar. And so now their collaboration would be a more firm and business-oriented thing instead of just a contract and what they decided to do. So with that, they really kept on the success. In 2011, Pixar, we had our 25th anniversary. So that was 25 years of really being successful and just putting out great movies and changing the world. An important thing I want to point out about Pixar and Disney when they're together is that we constantly like to bring in new directors, and we are just constantly trying to get different perspectives, fresh ideas, and fresh eyes. So we never want to really make a film be predictable or work out the way that somebody thinks it would. So with that, we'd like to bring in different teams, whether it's the beginning of the film, the middle, the end, just to make sure we're making it as creative and entertaining as it could possibly be. You may be wondering, what's next? Where are we headed? And many people can even wonder if Pixar can even go up from here. And the answer is yes, we can. We have 3 new projects coming out just over the course of the next 3 years. In 2014, we are putting out a movie called The Good Dinosaur, which is about if dinosaurs never really became extinct and how they would live in the world that we're used to now, and how they would kind of adapt and just be a part of that world. In 2015, we're putting out a very interesting film that is nothing like anything you've ever heard of. It's called Inside Out. And it's about all the places in the world that you've heard about or thought about or imagined, but have never really been able to put a picture to or figure out what it might look like, both real and imaginary. So we're really excited to see where we can take this, and we're sure it'll be a success. Sometime in 2016, it's not projected for sure when yet, but we are going to put out a movie on the Mexican holiday, Dia de los Muertos. It's about the Day of the Dead, a Mexican holiday where they celebrate all the people who have died in the past. And this is something different that we're taking on. We're focusing on a specific culture, and so we're really excited to see how people react to that. So by telling you guys a little bit about our history and about what we have coming up next, I hope that we gain and continue to maintain a good relationship with our fans, and that you guys keep going out to see all the new projects we're putting out. So I'd like to ask you, our fans, to grab people and just continue with us and follow us on our endless journey to infinity and beyond. Thank you, and I'm now open for any questions.
Great.